How's it going, everybody? Shockwave994 here. Today's going to be a movie collection video, and it's going to be on a series of films in which there are now 6 of them. The latest entry to the franchise just came out in theaters not too long ago, and that is The Exorcist. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So first up, we have the original film from 1973, The Exorcist, or William Peter Blatty's The Exorcist. So that is the author of the book that this is based on, and it's a really cool box set. This has been out for a long time now. I believe it is long out of print. You do get the extended director's cut and original theatrical version as well, and this was directed by William Friedkin. And you get this nice and shiny, glossy art box. The title is embossed right there, and yeah, you might recognize this scene for those who have seen it. Yeah, this iconic set of stairs and stuff. We got that long, looks like alleyway. Got the lamps. Looks really nice. Okay, so here are the content. So that is the movie itself, along with the extras, and then you also get a little hardcover booklet. And yeah, really cool. It's called the Friedkin Connection. And then here's the back, and there you see the 2 priests right there as they're trying to help Reagan. And that's when she's floating in the air. Very big scene. That's the big exorcism shot at the end there. Alright, give you guys a closer shot there. Nice and glossy. Okay, so let's go ahead and... oh, let me show you guys the backing first here. So Blu-ray, and yes, you do get an ultraviolet copy. But yeah, this has been out for a long time. And this was a really big release. Lots of cool extras that I think were not, or hadn't been released before. So I believe there was newer features and all that too. And then plus, I think a new transfer for it. And by the way, the film looks and sounds awesome. Really great job on the transfer. Okay, celebrate 40 years of William Friedkin's masterpiece, more powerful than ever. Yeah, so I believe, yeah, 40th anniversary. So this includes a disc 1 is the director's cut, and the second one is the theatrical version. You get a 40-page booklet where Friedkin recounts his on-set experience. And the third disc is all the special features. So yeah, beyond William Peter Blatty's The Exorcist. Talk of the Devil, Never Before Seen documentary. That was really, really good. And then also you get to follow the author where he goes to where it all began. Like you get to hear him say like where he went to, you know, write the book and stuff. You know, he kind of secluded himself and things like that. And yeah, you actually get to follow him and learn a lot. And that documentary is very comprehensive. Lots of even more cool information. All right, and you also have a interview about a case from Father Eugene Gallagher. That was pretty interesting. Here is all the audio-video specs. Right there on the bottom. And I don't think it says region. No. I want to say it's region free, but I would kind of recommend looking it up just to be sure, if you happen to find this. Alright, okay, let's go ahead and take these out. And let's look at the hardcover book. So there's the director, a memoir, legendary director of The French Connection, which is also a really good movie. And of course, The Exorcist. I don't think we have The French Connection. I gotta look at that. Alright. Now, I believe this is just part of the book. I think there's a bigger version of this. Yeah. I want to say that's what this is right here. And you have a little quote. Yeah, so I believe you can get the actual, like, regular size book. And hopefully it's still available, because there's a lot of cool info and stuff in here. Alright, so The Exorcist. So I remember watching this as a kid, growing up this came out way before I was born. But I remember just catching it on, I think, just a random, I think, network channel or something. Or movie channel. Yeah, it just played. I remember being scared like crazy. And then our parents have, you know, they watched it as well growing up. There's a story where our dad, our grandma told him and his, our aunts, like, okay, we're going to go to the theater. And he says, like, yeah, they were all excited. And then they asked, like, okay, what are we going to go see? Well, The Exorcist. And he says that it got all quiet to where you could hear a pin drop. That's how, I think, like, kind of shocked they were that they were going to go see that. Because I believe this is when they were kids as well. And yeah, really cool story. And you get some nice pictures. And then I'm going to show you guys some other ones right here. Yeah, and that's how they were doing some of the sets, how they pulled off some of the effects. There's some makeup. Yeah, lots of work went into this. There's some really, there's some kind of messed up stories on this too about how this was filmed. Also, what happened after this film came out, because a lot of mysterious things went down with certain people who, or just with people in general who worked on the movie and who are unfortunately not around anymore. Yeah, there's some really intense stuff. And here's that very iconic shot as the main priest who performs the exorcism shows up. That, you see the light from the window. That is very cool. When that scene happens, man, it is iconic. But yeah, definitely, you know, look for this book if you can find it. But I recommend this this set, or I want to say that other releases, because recently this just got a really nice 4K box set. There's a regular edition, and I believe there is a steelbook. And that 4K edition, I don't think it has a lot of extras or much of any new ones, unless maybe you get that box set one. That's for what I can tell. But I believe that sold out pretty quick. But yeah, this is available on 4K now. And there's also a letter from the director. You guys, a close-up shot right there. And there's also, there's a video, I believe it's still on YouTube, because that's where I saw it, where it shows people, I believe it's like a documentary, and it shows when this film got released and people going to the theater, people were passing out, they were, you know, throwing up at stuff. People just got really freaked out because I don't think anything like this had come out before at that time at all. So yeah, this is very, very big movie. So here's the extended director's cut with that very iconic shot. All right. Here's the theatrical version, and there is Reagan right there. That look. And then you have the bonus disc, and I like this. It's all black with a nice red right there. And actually, yeah, I'm going to take these out for you guys. Get a closer look right there. So yeah, the transfers look great, both versions. And yeah, the extended has some stuff, or excuse me, had some stuff in it where I don't think I ever saw it growing up. I think they only played the theatrical version on TV and stuff, for what I recall. Because yeah, there were scenes where like, wait a minute, I don't remember that. There's one where Reagan like spider walks, kind of like backwards down some steps. I don't ever remember that growing up. There's the bonus disc. So yeah, but both editions are really good. And I think you can get it pretty commonly as like a regular. I know there was a digibook release. There's a regular Blu-ray where I think you get both, and DVDs. So yeah, so that does it for the Exorcist, the 40th anniversary box set. Highly recommend this. Definitely check out the extras. And I think they're on that new 4K set. Hopefully they are. Because they are well worth it. Very awesome movie. Check this out. All right. So now, let's get into the sequels here. So we have the collector's edition of The Exorcist 2, The Heretic. And pretty much all these sequels and stuff I didn't see till way, way later. This is a Richard Lederer production. But I want to say I saw like previews and stuff for them a lot. Yeah, I was like, oh, there's another one. Okay, but just don't recall seeing the movies. And you have like a cross. It's like a, what is it, locust, I think? Yeah. And this is a Scream factory release. This has been out for quite a long time now. I want to say it's still available on Amazon and stuff. Now, this I got from Grindhouse Video, and it had the slick cover. Because I think this might be one of those rarer ones to get with the cover. So, yeah, really cool. And this was not real expensive. Here's the story details. So you have Linda Blair, who reprises her role as Reagan. All right. And there's a shot right there of her like possessed self and her regular self. And lots of special features. So this includes 2 cuts of the movie. Because I remember reading about that. So yeah, there's a 117-minute version and a 102-minute edition. New 2K scan of both cuts from the original film elements. You get a new commentary. 2 new commentaries. A new interview with Linda Blair, consultant Scott Michael Bosco, teaser and theatrical trailer, still galleries. Here's all the audio video specs on the bottom here. And this is Region A. All right. And here is the case itself. It's nice and sunny out, so there might be kind of a glare. So The Heretic. Which version did I watch first? I think I watched the 102-minute and then the longer one. Yeah, this is kind of an infamous film. Lots of stories came out about this when it was being worked on, being filmed. I think for what they did, it's okay. But yeah, there's some stuff, like, especially story-wise, where you're kind of like, wait, how, what? Like, where, who? Like, where does that fit in and all that? And then, you know, you have some newer elements that are introduced. The original home video cut. I think that's the original poster art where you have Linda Blair right there in the front. Yeah, wait, that's who that is. And here's the reverse side. Yeah, that's the original artwork. It's 4 years later. What does she remember? And you have a bunch of characters on the bottom. And so here's the front and back of the reverse side. You get a different picture. Very nice. And then there's that new artwork right there. And the quality of the Blu-ray is okay, but definitely I would like to see this get a possibly new transfer. I want to say that most of it looks good, but yeah, there are some shots in here where maybe they just didn't have a really good master to work with, which sometimes happens. Because I remember seeing like reviews of this and it didn't, or screenshots, and it didn't look that great. But some of it is though, so it's not all bad. But yeah, I think this is worth having, especially if you want to, you know, like collect them all and stuff. You even have a collector's edition all in red right there. That's pretty cool. And yeah, look at that reverse artwork. Very nice. Picture on the side. The title in red. Alright, but yeah, that does it for the second film, The Heretic. And yeah, I just thought this was okay, and you know, what they did, it's fine. But yeah, let me know out of all these that I'm going to show today, which one is your favorite. And yeah, okay. So next up, oh, and then I think I forgot to mention for the first film, you have, of course, Linda Blair, who plays Reagan right there. Then you have the mother, who's played by Ellen Bernstein. Fantastic job by the cast. You have Max von Sydow, Lee J. Cobb, Kitty Wynn, Jack McGowran, Jason Miller, and yeah, just an excellent job by this cast. And yeah, the newest film, which is called Believer, just came out a while ago. I hear it's not really doing that great, I think, financially, and apparently a lot was spent on it just to get the rights. So let me know what you guys think about that new film, because apparently I think it's supposed to start a trilogy. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, if you have seen it or not. So here is the brand new 4K edition, 4K Blu-ray of The Exorcist 3. Now, this one is really, really good. This, I think, is highly underrated. From the creator of the original Exorcist, William Peter Blatty's The Exorcist 3. There's a shot of those stairs, the steps. There's someone standing at the top. I believe that's our main lead for this one. Now, this I definitely remember seeing. This scared the crap out of me quite a bit. There are some... man, there's a especially a scene in particular. Someone's like walking off, and then another person pops out of nowhere. And it looks like they have a giant pair of shears or scissors. Oh, something fell in the closet. And that just, man, because it's all quiet, and then you just hear music, like, oh my gosh. Okay. So experience Blatty's original vision of his novel Legion, which I believe this is based on, yeah, with this director's cut of The Exorcist 3. So yeah, this is a really big re-release, because they did, let's see, Scream Factory. Yeah, there is a older Scream Factory release, just on regular Blu-ray. So here's the story details. So our lead here is George C. Scott, who does an excellent job. Okay. And you get some nice screenshots. Right there, look at that. That's kind of disturbing. Like, what the heck is going on there? Okay, so special features, you do get quite a bit, which is awesome. So the 4K is a theatrical cut. 4K scan of the original camera negative. Also is the same for the theatrical on Blu-ray. You have vintage featurettes, deleted scenes, alternate takes, bloopers. It's like, yeah, there's bloopers. Deleted prologue. That was interesting. Interviews with cast and crew. Photo galleries, theatrical trailers, TV spots. And then disc 3 is Legion, the director's cut. So I think that's what the title was going to be before it got changed. You have audio interview with director / writer Blatty. Death Be Not Proud, 5-part documentary of the making of the movie, which is really good. You have interviews with the producer, production and designer, composer, and more. So yeah, definitely recommend this. Lots of cool extras. Here are the audio video specs. Region is A. Alright, so yeah, The Exorcist 3. This is really, really good. So you follow, like this detective or police lieutenant, Kinderman, and he has to investigate, these, like strange things that are happening, but he's also haunted, by the death of his friend. So it's like he's battling, like his own personal, like things at the same time. And what he discovers is just like, wow, like what? And here is the 4K disc. And it looks great. Awesome job on the transfer for the 4K. Now, I do notice that some of these, both cuts will get 4Ks, but maybe it depends on the masters they get. Yeah, maybe just some are better than others. Because I know it's not always like that. Here's the theatrical on Blu-ray. And then there's the director's cut, which is called Legion. And then, oh yeah, this actor returns. And there you see the eyes, which probably look familiar. Alright, and then, oh, this one, the cover is not reversible. That's another thing with these Scream Factory 4K. Some of them have reverse artwork, and then some don't. It's kind of odd. But yeah, definitely recommend this one. Exorcist 3, awesome. Alright, so next up, we have, these are ones I believe that came out way, way later. We have The Exorcist, The Beginning. A new chapter of evil, as it says. Here's the front. And there's some writing on there. Let me see. You guys can see that. Yeah, like right down the middle. Okay. Now this one, I know I have not seen until I picked this up. I think I always heard about it. Yeah, the prequel to The Exorcist, the scariest movie of all time. That's a tagline. That's what's been said about the original, especially with the impact it had. Here's the story details. Yeah, right there. And then get some screenshots on the bottom. Special features. You have commentary with the director, Rennie Harlan, behind-the-scenes featurette, and theatrical trailer. Here's the audio and video right here. Okay. Regions are A, B, and C, so that's really good. Multi-region. So this one, I thought was alright. Yeah, but yeah, never seen it. But yeah, I remember hearing about it quite a bit, along with the next one. Because I believe they might have been two films, and then they were split into two, or they were going to be one film and then split into two, I think. I remember hearing about that. So here's the beginning. I like that artwork with the white with the black writing on there. The transfer, the film looks fine. And I believe this is a regular, just common release that you can get. I think there might have been another Blu-ray, maybe a newer one or older one. But yeah, Exorcist, The Beginning. Yeah, this I thought was okay. And then here, we have Dominion, prequel to The Exorcist. So I believe these are two different films or two different versions of the same movie. Yeah, this was kind of confusing when I was looking for it. This, I believe, does have a Blu-ray, I think. I'm not sure if you had to import it or anything, or if it is one that's available in the States. Widescreen edition. But I just found a DVD, which is fine. Okay. And then Dominion, this I thought the same thing, like you have, another entry to the franchise. Here's the story details. Yeah, then you have like Maren Stellan Skarsgård's back in this one. So I think they're two different films with the same people, or yeah, like two different versions. And then you have commentary by director Paul Schrader. So yeah, different director. Additional scenes, stills gallery. Subtitles are English, Francés, and Espanol. Feature film only. So that's pretty cool. Screenshot right there. Right there. Here's the cast. And there's the widescreen version. This tells you how it was preserved. Region is 160 minutes is the runtime. Alright, so this one I found secondhand. For real cheap. It was just, I think like in a bargain bin for like a couple bucks. And the DVD is fine. The film looks and sounds pretty good. Even the beginning here, just a regular Blu-ray. Yeah, looks and sounds fine. And this is like a little pamphlet. There's a dream catcher. There's the Exorcist. I think that's the beginning cover. Yeah, there's Dominion. House of Wax. That got a 4K. That's like the newer version, newer film. Queen of the Damned. We do have that on Blu-ray now. Constantine. We have that as well. That's the one with Keanu Reeves. But we also do have the TV series as well. I need to show that. Alright. And then that does it for Dominion and all of the movies before the latest film, Believer. So, yeah. Here they all are. Let's roll those out for you guys. And I'll show these spines. But I do have a couple other things I want to show you guys next up. So, all right. So there's a really cool documentary. This is released by RLJE Films, or RLJ Entertainment Films. A Shudder original, Leap of Faith, William Friedkin on The Exorcist. And there you see, what's that card? Is it a card or something that's called? Where they clap the thing on the top. And this certified fresh thing that's not a sticker. That's part of the cover. This is straight up Blu-ray. I don't think there's a DVD for it. Alright, here's the spine. And this I remember seeing for pre-order, and luckily I found it in store. This I got from, let's see, Barnes & Noble? I think, yeah. And there you see Friedkin and stuff on the set. Oh, there's that shot where you see the statue. It's like at the beginning. Here's like a little story detail. Yeah, it's like an examination of the film, but you get lots of really cool insight. A special feature 90-minute masterclass with William Friedkin from Fantastic Film School at 2020 Bifen. I think it's Bifen or Bifen. Here's the audio video specs. Right there, region is A. You have the Shudder logo. That reminds me, I got to renew that. I think it expired. And this was really, really good. Love documentaries, especially ones on horror. Just the way that they're done. You know, lots of them, especially older movies, you know, with the practical effects and all that. Love seeing how that's done. And this had quite a bit of work on it. So there's the disc. And quality looks and sounds excellent. So definitely pick this up. I believe this is still available. Don't think it's out of print or anything. But yeah, I found it at Barnes & Noble. I'm not sure if like a Best Buy or Target had it when it came out. They might have for a bit. But yeah, it has been out for a while. I think that's Ice Cream Truck. But yeah, definitely a documentary worth checking out. All right, and last up, I found out that there was, because I think it had already started airing, and I think one of my coworkers told me, like, hey, have you seen the TV series? I was like, wait a minute, there's a TV show? And yes, so there is The Exorcist. We have the complete first and second seasons on DVD. Their fate is worse than death, and then It Has Awakened. And there you see a shot of the turned head. I think that's a reference to the first film with Reagan. And there's a shot of the hair growing up, and that, yeah, it looks like it turns into trees. So this, yeah, I believe the second season had already aired. Now, I believe that this is not the complete series. For what I could tell, I think this show got canceled, unfortunately, or I think just stopped. And I think there was a third season, if I recall right. You have all 10 season 1 episodes, 2-disc set. Here's the story details. So when I heard about it, I looked into it. I heard it was really, really good. And decided to pick these up. Now, these I got from Amazon. Here are the episodes per disc. And these were quite high. Or, well, I guess just knowing that they're on DVD, they seem quite high. I think they're each almost like $30, I think. Or they weren't quite that, but I mean, they were close, close enough. They were at least 20-something each. But then here's the audio and stuff and video. Region is 1. But yeah, these, I am glad I picked this up. Really, really good show. And yeah, for what I remember hearing is that it got canceled. And then that's been about it. And that I think there was a season 3. And I don't think this was on TV. I believe it was streaming somewhere. I can't quite remember. It might have been Peacock or Paramount or something like that. Yeah. Feel free to let me know if you guys have seen it, where it was at. Yeah, because I don't think it was on like regular like network television or anything like that. All right, so here's season 2, and you get another 10 episodes. Here are the story details. Here are the episodes per disc. Alright, here are the screenshots. And there are some familiar faces in this show, too, that I recognize. Yeah, some big names and some up-and-comers as well. Here's the, Regions 1. I think the audio video is pretty much the same. And the quality of the DVDs, it's fine. From what I can tell, there is no Blu-ray for the show as of right now. I believe this is it. Just these 2 sets. But would I recommend it? Definitely. Because I'm not sure if it's still streaming. Maybe all 3 seasons are. For where it came out from. But yeah, that does it for the TV series of The Exorcist. Highly recommend it. And yeah, that does it for our entire Exorcist movie and TV series collection as it stands right now. So let's go ahead and let's see. I'll just display some of them. So I'll just put like the first 4 films right there. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. And then zoom in a bit. And there they are. All good together. And yeah, so feel free to let me know. What do you guys think of The Exorcist? The original, you know, from 1973. Just very, very iconic. Classic in its own right. The Heretic, you know, it's cool for what they did. You know, they introduced some stuff. And then The Exorcist 3, really, really good. The beginning, which I think is fine. Also with Dominion. But yeah, I want to say there were 2 films split in, or 1 film split into 2. The documentary, Leap of Faith, highly recommend checking that out, along with the TV show as well. And yeah, for what I can tell, it's only the 2 seasons on DVD. So hopefully it'll get a Blu-ray release. But out of all these, or just the series in general, also have you guys seen Exorcist Believer, which just came out? And which one is your favorite? Feel free to let me know what you guys think. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.